our way to help customers scale very well. So that is, of course, if you want to talk more, come to our booth as well. I have 6 minutes, and I'm going to go into something amazing that we have been working on. Um, like over last let's say almost 8-9 years now, we have been working on across the industry: food and beverage, pulp and paper. You go for automotive tier 1 to 3, pharma industries and chemical. The whole idea that we created was we wanted to create the foundational data platform that scales across the industry. So this is the like currently, if you go to any of the thousands of sites that use Litmus, you're going to find that customers trust Litmus across these 5 pieces of their data journey. We are one of the best in the market for data collection. We have all the drivers. We don't sell drivers. We can collect to modern systems, legacy systems, doesn't matter. We can connect to historian systems. As soon as we get the data, we have best-in-class data modeling capabilities. So we can model the data in a highly dynamic way, like bring the models from OSI Soft, bring the models from asset frameworks and everything else that is already possible. Then you saw we can analyze the data right at the edge without going to cloud. Low-code, no-code environment allows you to bring your own apps or run the analytics. That was all edge. Then we introduced the component, which is Litmus UNS. This was 1.5 years ago. And Litmus Edge Manager works very well to scale from one site to thousands of sites. One of our largest customers has 12,000 remote site energy sites that they are utilizing Litmus Edge Manager on. Average manufacturing site, they start with 50 all the way to 200 that we have seen successfully done it. So customers trust us for this. So it was our responsibility to understand how and what can we do with AI that brings more and more value on the top of the data that we have, or how do we help our customers scale up our initiatives faster? So we started with, all of you might actually remember the day ChatGPT was dropped. It was just right after Thanksgiving. And it was like, forget about holidays, I want to start playing with ChatGPT right now. That's what happened. Like exactly at that time, what we saw was, what just dropped right now? It's like, how does this thing actually know? And the first thing that we actually, it was Sunday, I still remember, I messaged our engineers, how can we bring this to the industrial world? Give me like 100 ideas right now that what can we do to bring all these advancements in AI into the data set that we have. Of course, we pioneered AI-ready industrial data. We have been using that word for last 5 years, MLOps and everything else. But the idea was, that was never enough because it was too clunky. It is built for a consumer applications. So if you keep on thinking about it, like right now, if you talk to any CIOs, CTOs, if you talk to end users like yourself, when AI comes along, there's always, okay, we are going to do Copilot, we are going to do chatbots. You're not going to ask your frontline worker application to chat with your SMS to the chatbot. That's just too lazy. Then the next thing that consultants they started talking about is, let's do graph database and let's create a, rather than ISN file, let's put a GraphQL and it might just give us some insight. Oh, that doesn't work. Then we jumped on a knowledge graph. Again, not us, but the whole industry itself. And then we started talking about LLM, SLM, how do we fine tuning, how do we causal AI and everything else. So there is a lot of technical deficit which already exists. Even if Litmus gives you the most clean, contextualized, accessible data, to utilize industrial AI, there are like 5 more steps which are required, which is not even remotely feasible to do. So what we thought is, we have to, if we want to ever bring this to the customer base that we have to simplify. And so we announced 4 products yesterday, and the idea was these products are exclusively announced on ProveIt. We are not even putting on our website yet. So we are going to show it inside, like at our booth. We have been showing since yesterday. What we decided is, like, we don't want chatbots. We don't want somebody who's going to just type something and get a Copilot out of it. 95% of our customers, they actually use our this ready analytics service already. So why can't we put one block, one processor that has AI as a part of it? This is mind-blowing. This is crazy because previously, again, we are going to show the live demonstration, so there is no BS on this one. But yeah. Yeah, I know Walker picked up the phone. But the idea was, we went on back to the plant floor, and we started understanding that persona-based AI is probably one of the best way to introduce AI in the manufacturing environment. How much time does it take to learn CNC machine? You go to trade school, you train on the side, don't touch the CNC machine for 5 years, then you become CNC expert. Can I actually bring that CNC expert's knowledge from some LLM or fine-tuned SLM and just post it inside that node itself and just give a plain text instruction that when alert comes from Fanuc, I want to analyze that alert. Do it right now. So let's go open the demonstration. And no, not that one, the other one. Okay, the odds on the web user interface. Okay, we are running out of time. So again, let me just quickly finish up the second one. And the second announcement that we are making, it's really about multi-agent setup itself, which is we took the scale aspect of Litmus platform, and how do we allow multi-agent setup, which is we opened up our API services from Litmus Edge, Edge Manager, UNS, and everything else. And we created agents that scale. So this is the IT admin of year 2026. And we expect them to be very lazy. And what do we do? So I'm going to open up the video, please. So now what we do is, this is the multi-agent interface that we have. It starts with Litmus Edge agent, Litmus UNS agent, and IT admin, global IT admin opened up and tell, can you deploy Litmus Edge on 30 sites that we have? Literally, we are deploying 30 sites in 11 seconds. Its Kubernetes cluster already exists, Dell native Edge cluster already exists. So supervisor went to Litmus KNS Kubernetes agent. It scanned how many instances of Kubernetes it's available, dynamically created the Kubernetes manifest file out of it, and deployed Litmus Edge on 30 sites live in front of you. This is the real-time, no like difference inside it. And then we saw that, and then what we are going to ask is, go ahead and configure it with starter template. Again, you don't require Litmus Edge Manager interface that you just saw before. Now, can you deploy the starter template of unified namespace? Click submit. 38 seconds it took to deploy Litmus Edge starter template into 30 sites. And it's doing it right now. Now check the status. Now deploy Alan Bradley. And because we are running out of time, I'm just going to skip through 20 seconds of video. What we are going to do is go ahead and connect to Alan Bradley's system on that plant floor and connect it to unified namespace layout. Configure the Litmus Edge system between Litmus Edge and Litmus UNS. So now it is going to go to 30 instances and dynamically put Dallas, Waco, and all the other sites into the unified namespace layout by just doing the agent. What does this represent is you can actually utilize the advancement in AI itself and bring it into the agentic AI structure, allow you to scale it up with just plain text. No coding required, no click required on the website itself, nothing. And this is the brand new thing that we are working on. The other one, we are running out of time, so please stop by. I'll show you the CNC one as well.